Welcome to The Modern Hotelier. We're bringing you interviews with industry experts, thought leaders, and innovators who are shaping the future of hospitality. Whether you're a seasoned hotel professional or just stepping into the industry, our goal is to provide you with insights, knowledge, and trends that will empower you, the modern hotelier.
Welcome to another episode of The Modern Hotelier, coming to you live from High Tech. I'm joined by my good friend, Rodrigo Perez Garofalo from Zerf Tech. Yeah. Thanks for joining me, Rodrigo.
Thanks for having me, man. I love it. All the way from Argentina.
Yeah.
First time in High Tech, so.
First time here. What are your first impressions?
I mean, I've been to other conferences like WTM, and it's like much bigger, much broader. I feel like this is more family.
Yeah.
More small, but it's still big though.
Yeah.
Lots of like good network opportunities. People are really open.
People are very friendly.
Yeah.
And drinks are always flowing.
Yeah, that's true. That's for sure, man.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. You live in Argentina, correct?
I live in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Yeah, that's where we have our company based. We travel a lot to here to visit clients and everything. But yeah, that's a little bit of why I'm here and why I come here. Yeah.
Expanding into the US a little bit more. So could you tell us by telling us a little bit more about Zerf and the vision that drives the hospitality industry?
Yeah, for sure. So like Zerf, we're basically, you probably know how difficult it is to like build, manage, and integrate technology in the hotel operations. So we make it easy for hotels by being their IT department.
Okay.
So they figure out their tech stack. We make all the integrations they need. And we're currently working a lot on developing their direct channels.
Okay.
So improving, optimizing with a lot of focus on the UX and the booking journey.
Sure.
And then we came into hospitality kind of by like accident.
Yeah.
Because we landed 3 clients there and we found it such a great space to work in.
Yeah.
Because hotels are trying to serve the guests and give them a great experience.
Right.
And we're trying to do the same on the digital space.
Sure.
So every touch point you get with the guests, we're trying to make it as good as possible. So it has the same level as the property you have or the hotel you have. A lot of the clients we work with, we found like the pattern, they all were struggling with technology. So we were like, okay, there might be something here to work on. And like they have so many ideas, so many projects they want to push on and tools that they want to implement, but sometimes they don't have like the people to do it, like developers and IT team, except you're like a branded hotel.
Sure.
But that's where we come in. We try to be like that glue that binds everything together and basically makes the hotelier's job easy. Like they don't have to be thinking about technology all the time.
Right.
It has to flow. It has to be a part, but it doesn't have to be the focus. Focus should be to serve the guests, to
increase that guest experience, right?
Yeah,
that's their job. And I love that because we talk about that and we don't want technology to inhibit the guest experience or be a distraction because we just wanted to help the guests and then let the staff kind of make the experience
do their
better.
thing.
Exactly.
Do their thing. That's their thing. And we feel like our goal is that our vision is that to free hoteliers to make their operations as best as they can.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you tell me about a hotel that decided to utilize Zerf and kind of if that's success story or kind of the benefits that they saw?
Yeah. So I'll mention a little bit about the direct channel optimization. And I think the best case study we have is from a resort. We started working with them on like a really technical project, like technology migration. And by talking with them and like different stakeholders, we realized they had a problem like on their direct channel. They were spending lots of money in marketing. Nobody was booking. So low occupancy rates, not that much guest satisfaction. And we were like, okay, we might be able to help. Let's try to figure something out.
Yeah.
And we'll get back to you. So we started reviewing all like their website, the initiatives that we're doing. And we came up with a list of improvements we can make. We implemented some analytics tools so we can actually see what was working, what was not working. So making some dashboards for them. And then we started experimenting. So experimenting was like, okay, we'll do a little small change on the website. We do 50% of the traffic to the new version, 50% to the old version.
Sure.
To see what performs best. And we run about like 30 experiments of them.
Wow. So you did 30 A/B tests with them?
Yeah. In a span of 2 months. And they double conversion rates on the on the
Really?
website. Yeah.
Doubled
Yeah.
in how long?
2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
They doubled their conversions.
Yeah.
So why do you think direct channels are so important to hotels? Like, how did this
Yeah.
benefit them?
Yeah, I guess like we started working. This was our first like project with direct channels, honestly. And I seen a lot of people like trashing on OTAs and saying like, "Oh, so much commission. It's a pain to win model," which is true in a way. It's very true. But I feel like those kinds of companies got us to where we are now here.
Yeah.
Like the guests expecting something really high bar when they're booking.
Sure.
But I think that got us here where we are now, but it's not going to get hotels to where they want to go
Right.
at the end of the day. And I feel like building your direct channel is a great asset because first of all, you get to showcase your brand and you get to show all of what your hotel is about and what your values are and show your properties in the best light you can.
Yeah.
Then you also have the customer retention, which everybody knows that it's easier to get recurring customers than getting a new one.
Absolutely.
So if somebody books direct, they already have like a relationship with you and you can seamlessly get them into like your loyalty program. You can then market to them like without that much friction because getting an email from a company you booked through a third party is like, why are you
get out of my inbox?
Yeah. And then the last one, which I think is really important too, is like the health of the business. Because if you have like 80% of your occupancy coming from OTAs and they decide to make a change all of a sudden,
you're in trouble.
And that you lose like 30% of your business. That's going to mean layoffs. That's going to mean a lot of pain.
So as we've seen on the trade show floors, there are a lot of different tech companies here, right?
Yeah.
What sets Zerf apart from, the rest of these companies and really makes you stand out in the hospitality industry?
I feel like we do a really great job to every single day working with Hoteliers. So we become a part of their team in a way, like we get all the requirements from them and then we work from there. Feel like obviously being a SaaS company or a tech vendor, sometimes you implement a solution and maybe give some support, but they're not going to help you connect you to your like CRS or to PMS or build a holistic dashboard. So that's where we kind of come in. We try to solve the biggest problems for hotels, not only implement you a new tool or something shiny or whatever they want, but trying to really solve a problem and think about ideas and brainstorm with them. And like I said, I feel like sometimes they don't have the technology part on the company. And that's where I feel we shine. And
one thing that I love is I feel like a lot of companies in this industry, they'll put the product in. And then when something goes wrong or they need support, it's kind of hard to get a hold of them. You seem like you are like focused on people from the get-go and making sure that not only the staff is in a better place, but also creating that better experience as well.
Yeah, for sure. That's exactly what we love to do. We all come from like a product background and technology background. So we're all about like the experience digitally, but also like the guest experience.
Absolutely.
And how it feels on the hotel.
Yeah, absolutely. What are some innovative technologies that Zerf introduced recently and how has that really transformed the guest experience?
Yeah, so the service we're doing the most right now is the direct channel optimization. But as I said, we're tech people, so we like to experiment and build small products and stuff. So, and it's funny, we launched the product and then one of the biggest hotel chains launched exactly the same. And we were like, no, man, this is so bad. It was crazy. So we built an AI-powered search for really big hotel chains and like short-term rentals like Airbnb and stuff. So you have like your natural language. You said, for example, I want to go with my wife to Croatia and have a pool and lots of greens. So the algorithm is going to try to match you to a property that's like that. And it's going to give you like a percentage of like the match you have. And if you don't have a Croatia, you can also like, it may appear like, okay, this property is in Montenegro. It's still on the Dalmatian coast and it has a pool, green, and it's cheaper than the usual. So it's going to give you like a sales pitch of the property. It's going to try to fit as much as it can with what you want. And for them, it increased like the engagement of visitors to the website for 43%. So 43% more people on the website were interacting before going away. So yeah.
That's crazy. I would love to go to a site and it's like, hey, I want to go to Argentina. Yeah. Tell me where, this is where my qualifications, here's my price point. Just give me a hotel.
Yeah,
that's great.
It's been done a lot for like trip planning, but not really for accommodation.
Sure.
I feel like. And I feel it's a way easier model to do. And we're also trying to like give it for free for companies so they can try it for a bit and get some case studies. So yeah, it's that's one of the first one that comes to mind.
That's awesome. So what advice would you have to hoteliers or hotels that are looking to integrate a more advanced technology? I'll say something like Zerf.
There's this phrase. I don't know who said it. Everybody says Einstein said it, but nobody knows in the internet nowadays. But he said something like, if I had an hour to save the planet, I would spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and 5 minutes thinking about the solution.
It's great.
So, like, whenever people usually jump to the solution space really fast, because I feel it has less uncertainty. You're like looking for vendors, looking for tools and stuff. And when you're actually trying to understand a problem, you feel like you're not working. You're just thinking.
Yes.
You're just thinking, try to talk to people and understand that. But I feel like that's where the real impact is, because those projects where you only think about solutions are usually deemed to fail.
Yep.
And even if you, like, I always recommend, go talk to your guests, go talk to your staff, understand what they're struggling for every single day, what's their biggest pain point, what are they missing. And that's, I feel like the best advice I can give, because you can even find a solution that's not tech. It's going to be cheaper and you're not going to have as much headaches with it.
Right.
And even if you need technology for it, you're going to be much more informed of what you need, what the requirements are, what the costs are. So I think you're going to be better off. And that's my small piece of advice.
That's some good advice. That's some good advice. So Rodrigo, this was awesome. Thank you for joining me.
Oh, man.
How can people get a hold of you and find out more about Zerf Tech?
For sure. You can find me on LinkedIn. We also have our website, zerf.tech, CERF.tech. And we're actually opening up 2 slots for next Q for our conversion optimization. So if anybody's interested in that, hit me on LinkedIn and we'll have a talk and try to help them.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
It's been a blast.
Thank you for joining us, and another episode of Modern Hotelier in the books. You made it to the end of the Modern Hotelier. Thanks for listening. The Modern Hotelier is produced by Make More Media. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're listening on YouTube, or subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. If you know a guest or sponsor that would be a good fit, feel free to email us at hello@themodernhotelier.com. If you'd like to get some Modern Hotelier merch, click the merch button on modernhotelier.com or click the link below. Thanks and have a great day.